Good evening. Let's get into the sporting details at the start of a brand new week. My name is Michael Otseji. The details now. The Ministry of Youth and Sports could be set for a fresh showdown with players of the Black Stars after its latest persistence that a winning bonus for the Black Stars must be slashed by half to $5,000.
Ghana captain Asamoah Gyan has already said the proposed slash in bonuses is unfair on the players. Gyan, reputed to be one of the highest earning African footballers, says they must be adequately rewarded for the effort they put in on international duty. The Sports Ministry has been attempting to reduce the bonuses the team receives in qualifiers, but has been unsuccessful with that so far, and are hoping to push the latest plans through with 2 matches scheduled against Comoros over the next 2 weeks. The ministry told the Ghana Football Association in a meeting last week that it had come to a firm decision about the bonuses, but the GFA wants the ministry to communicate that to the players themselves. If Gyan's reported comments are anything to go by, then it will be a very tense meeting. He says, "We are not slaves, so such things cannot be enforced in the manner in which I hear it is being enforced." He also says, "I don't think when I hang up my boot and I fall sick, I'll go into the office of a minister and say because I played for the national team, he should give me money to take care of my medical expenses." It looks like the battle lines have been drawn in a build-up to what should be routine wins over Comoros in the World Cup qualifiers.
The Black Stars have started preparations for that game against Comoros. 10 players, including Baba Rahman, the Chelsea left-back, Asamoah Gyan himself, and South Africa-based Edwin Jima trained with the senior national team earlier today. But inevitably, Gyan's comments earlier in the day reported on Muntie FM was the focus of attention. He insisted this evening, however, that he does not know how much the bonus has been slashed to and is not prepared to talk about it.
Ministry of Youth and Sports and the Ghana Football Association held a meeting, and in that meeting it is communicated that the winning bonus of the team will be slashed from 10,000 to 5,000. If that is indeed communicated, as leader of the team, how will you take it?
I don't know anything about it, so I cannot talk about mini bonus.
If it happens, so
you said if it happens, it hasn't happened to me. I don't know what is going on right now. So if anything, I'm
sure. Is the team ready to take 5,000 as winning bonus?
I don't really know because I've never heard of any slashing of bonuses.
Would you be disappointed if it is slashed?
I don't really know.
Watch the glee on Ibrahim Sani Dara's face, the communications director of the GFA. Something Gyan was prepared to talk about, though, was the state of the Accra Sports Stadium pitch. It took a while before the team eventually came out to training. Coach Avram Grant, visibly unhappy with the state of the pitch. Gyan said later that he was not happy with it and hoped that the team will change it. Here's our man, Nana Alfred, who covered the training session.
Stars of Ghana are preparing for the twin qualifier against Comoros on the 13th of November and the 17th of November. But then there's a major issue here, and it has to do with the pitch that the team are supposed to train on today. Not in good shape. The shape very, very bad as far as training is concerned for the team. And Coach Avram Grant, together with Maxwell Kunedu, the assistant coach, and then Asamoah Gyan, have been engaging themselves in a meeting as to whether the training should come on. And I think that finally they have decided that they would do a little bit of light work today with the players that are here. In relation to the bad nature of the pitch here at the Accra Sports Stadium, captain of the Black Stars, Asamoah Gyan, has stated categorically that the team won't return to this pitch again if nothing is done about it by the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the National Sports Authority.
I got scared. No, you were right there. We didn't even want to train because this field, you cannot play on this field. So we appeal to those who work on the grass and to make sure they do it well tomorrow. We are professionals, and we will just sit down with the technical team and then decide where to train tomorrow. If the field is going to be like this, then I don't think we can train here.
According to what I have seen and according to what members of Greek Grass Technology are telling me, the grass is supposed to be about 1 inch off my hand, but as you can see, it is as tall as 40 centimeters, and that definitely will be difficult for the team to play on. But then they are trying very hard as much as they can to ensure that they make do with what is available for them.
The Accra Sports Stadium pitch is perpetually a big problem. Just two quick notes before we go. David Moyes has been sacked as manager of struggling Real Sociedad a day short of his 1-year anniversary at the Spanish club. The 52-year-old Briton will leave the club with immediate effect. And finally, Russia should be banned from athletics competition. The World Anti-Doping Agency Commission report has recommended WADA's independent cross-examine allegations of doping cover-ups and extortion in Russian athletics, which also implicated the IAAF. It wants 5 athletes and coaches given lifetime doping bans. That's all the sports for now.